What's happening, investors? Welcome back to another video. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and let's do another Senseonics Holdings video, ticker symbol SENS, because this stock just keeps going up. There seems to be no end to this. Every single day we are having massive moves during the market hours, in the pre-market, in the after hours. What is going on? In this video, we are going to discuss what initially caused this run up. We're going to discuss what is happening now that I think could be an external factor that is pushing up the stock. We're also going to discuss the date for the FDA approval, which will be an absolutely massive catalyst, okay? The FDA approval date, we are going to discuss that at the end of this video. So make sure you stick around through the whole video, because there is a whole lot of important information that we must talk about. This video is not going to be about who Sens are or what they do. I'm assuming you already know that. If you don't know that, check out videos on YouTube, even some on my channel. I go over it in detail. That's not what this video is about. This video is about the upcoming catalyst. This video is for the investors or the people that are already doing their research in this company. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dean. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I just make these videos because I love researching stocks, because I love investing in stocks. And the reason why I do that, hey, I want to make some money, okay? I want to make money in the stock market. I want to retire early, and I see Sens as a money-making stock for me. And it is a company that I am invested in, and I've seen some massive returns just in the past week alone, okay? Because there's been so much momentum with this stock. Let's talk about it. The first thing I want to speak about is the stock price, okay? $4 a share. We hit the $4 a share mark, and every day there's been run up and run up. We had a bit of a sell-off and then run up. Like, this stock is getting so much momentum right now. Look at the volume, okay? The average volume is 27 million. The volume on Friday was 177 million, a substantial amount more. There is a lot of hype surrounding this stock, and we're going to discuss it. The first big catalyst was this here. Senseonics announced results of the PROMISE study demonstrating strong accuracy of the 100-day sensor. And what we spoke about with this is, we said, hey, this is really important, because these are the results, okay? These are the same results that are going to be submitted in the FDA approval. So as an investor in the company, when I see news come out that they had such good results, better than we hoped, and these are the same results that are in the FDA approval, well, I just make the assumption, and it's of course an assumption because there's no guarantee that there will be an FDA approval, but I just make the assumption that, hey, it will get approved because the results are good. And at the end of the day, that's going to be something that the FDA definitely look at. And we're going to discuss that in a second, okay? Stick around. The other thing I want to talk about is, do we have a Wall Street bets hype situation? Is this stock getting pushed up by external factors? Well, let's just have a quick look. This here is StockWits, right? And it's if you don't know about StockWits, it's just basically like a forum where people talk about stocks. And Sens right now has over 49,000 watchers, and the message volume and the whole sentiment of the stock is up, okay? And this is something that we've been consistently seeing. There's a lot of excitement, and during the hours of the stock market, it's as if every time you refresh, there's new posts about the company. If we scroll through this, there's a lot of other YouTube channels talking about the company, and there's just a lot of attention on the stock right now. And I do believe that the reason that some of this is happening could be a potential short squeeze. If we look at this here, this is just something that I recently found that basically speaks about how much Sens has been spoken about on Wall Street bets, okay? And we all know who Wall Street bets are. And in the past 7 days, there are over 2,600 comments about Sens stock on Wall Street bets, okay? There's been 248 total comments on Twitch stocks and crypto streams. So there's a lot of discussion, and you can see here, right, the amount of volume, 73 comments. What's it? 122 comments. I don't know why that one there. Oh no, 136 comments. That makes sense. I was confused. Why was this one lower than this one? But there's a lot of discussion. Okay, it's being mentioned a lot, and I feel that it makes sense that this is one of the reasons why the stock is going up. It's not necessarily, hey, this company had good results. It's more that, hey, let's just get involved. There's a potential short squeeze here, and let's push the price up even higher. And if we have a look at this article, it pretty much sums up what I said, and it sums up pretty well. Sens stock price over 22% increase explanation. The stock price of Senseonics Holdings increased by 22% during intraday trading. There is no recent company-specific news, so it appears there are external factors at play. Senseonics is a stock that is heavily favored by retail investors who are active on social media platforms like Reddit, StockTwits, Discord, and Facebook groups. That was just what we were speaking about. And on June 4th, the stock price of Senseonics increased by over 30% during intraday trading, following positive results from a study evaluating the accuracy of its continuous glucose monitoring system. The study was designed for evaluating the Eversense CGM system in people with diabetes during a 180-day period. And the study was the basis of the pre-market application submission to the US Food and Drug Administration and to the BSI for CE mark in Europe. Chatter over the company's potential for approval by the FDA has been spreading on the various social media platforms, which is actually not expected for a few months. However, some investors believe it could happen much sooner. And make sure you stick around because we will discuss when I think it's going to happen, and it's going to be information coming out of the company, not coming out of assumptions. We are pleased with the results of the PROMISE study, which demonstrate an excellent safety and accuracy profile for the 180-day sensor. This study was initiated in December 2018, so this has been in the process for a very long time. And we're very grateful for the tireless clinical investigators and the devoted study subjects for participating in this important clinical trial. Another potential catalyst could be a positive review published about the Eversense CGM on Hotline Today. I spoke about this in another video. I'm not going to speak about it again. I'll leave it at the end of this one. But what I'm trying to get at is, okay, there is good news. Okay, there's clearly been good news coming about the company. There's clearly a lot of excitement about a potential catalyst, a massive catalyst, the FDA approval. However, I feel that there is a lot more hype here at play than there maybe should be. I do think that there could be the potential here of it being a Reddit stock, a meme stock. I don't think this is a meme stock, guys. This is such a good company in my opinion. This is such a fantastic long-term hold. However, I do see it possibly getting categorized because investors are saying on Reddit, hey, this is a really good company that just had some really good news and it's being shorted. So I do think that that's the whole sentiment behind the stock, and this could potentially be a reason for the stock to be up maybe more than it should. Now, I am bullish on this stock. I do see a day where this is a $10, $20 a share company, absolutely. However, I'm just saying that there could be a bit of this priced in, a bit of this news priced in. I've said it in all my videos. I'm not going to be a channel that's going to sit here and tell you this stock is going to $100 a share. And I'm not calling any channels out, but I'm just saying, I've seen other channels just keep talking and hyping up these companies, and then something bad will come out, or the stock will sell off because of a buy the rumor, sell the news type situation, or the news didn't come out to what investors thought, and then investors lose a lot of money, and I just don't want that to be associated with me, okay? I know that when I make these videos, I say I'm not a financial advisor. However, unfortunately, I do think people are buying in just off my stock tips and not actually doing their own research. So that's why I'm just trying to say here that Sens stock is an absolutely fantastic company. I truly believe so, and I truly believe in the company long term, and that's why I am invested. However, if this gets to $10 a share, I'm not going to be unrealistic. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's going to $50 a share. No, I'm going to say, look, I might sell half my position here. I might just take my profits and I might let the rest ride out, because remember, this is just the first step. we've still got a 365-day system that's got to come out. And the FDA approval for that, on top of potentially seeing really good quarterly results, because now we're partnered with Ascensia. Now the Rona disease doesn't affect us as much. We could see a lot of natural growth in the company also. I'm just saying that this company has a lot of potential. However, if the price gets overinflated, in my opinion, I'm going to sell. That's it. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you got your notifications turned on, because when I do this, if I do it, I will make a video keeping you all informed. So that's just my thoughts on this whole Sens, Reddit, stock tweets, whole short squeeze situation. That's the word I was looking for. That's my thoughts on the whole short squeeze situation. On the company, love them, believe in them, buy and hold, absolutely. Okay, we don't need this short squeeze situation for the company to get to where we think it's going to get to, in my opinion. Now, here's the part that you've been waiting for. Here is the FDA approval date. And what this is this is their last earnings call, their first quarter earnings call for this year. And they got asked about the FDA approval, and the CEO answered it. Okay, he said when he believes they're going to get FDA approved. So don't listen to rumors, don't listen to, this came straight out of the company, and here's what they had to say about it.
Again, if you have a question, please press star then one on a touch-tone phone. The next question comes from Jason Bedford with Raymond James. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon. I hope everyone's doing well. Just on the 180-day, Tim, you talked about timelines. I realize it's difficult, but just in terms of your expectation as to when you'll get approval for the 180-day?
Yeah. So as you know, a review such as this is a PMA supplement. It's not a primary review. PMA supplements typically would be a 180-day review. So we don't have a reason to believe that it, should vary from that, other than the dynamics of COVID and what it might take a particular review or review teams time to clear off their desks from some of the prior work they were doing. So that's what we really don't know, and probably why we're trying to, be a little bit oblique on the timing. I certainly hope that it wouldn't be much longer than the traditional review time periods, but I do know it was a group that was notably impacted by the diagnostics responsibilities with COVID diagnostics. So, our feeling is that it'll be in probably that time period.
And just to be clear, the clock started in mid-April?
Correct.
Okay.
When the reviewer picked it up.
Okay.
So, he's saying that the typical process is 180 days. However, there could be delay. The reason for that delay was the disease that happened last year. Okay, there's a lot of backlog on the FDA's table, and they might have also had to push things in priority, like vaccines and things like that rather. Now, it started in April. Okay, it's 180 days. So if everything goes to plan and there's no delay and it goes out to when typically it should, we will expect FDA approval mid-October. I have seen articles saying that it could happen before. However, my thoughts personally, and the reason why I have these thoughts is because this is the information that came out of the company. No one else is making information. It's not a rumor. It's not some tweet. No, this is real information that came out of the company. They said it's 180 days, starting in April. So we're expecting it 180 days from April. I did the math, mid-October, but there could be delays. So if anything, I'm looking at mid-October or later. And what this could do, if we're looking at October, everyone's waiting for this, everyone's looking forward to that date. We could see a lot of people getting behind the company, pushing the stock up, getting involved, they're FOMOing, we'll see the stock go up. What if there's a delay? What if it goes to October and suddenly no news came out? No news doesn't mean it's bad, doesn't mean it hasn't been approved, doesn't mean the company's done anything wrong. Remember, FDA is an external source. It's got nothing to do with Sens. They submit it and they wait for a response. That's it. If there's a delay there, then we could see the stock go down a substantial amount. We could see a sell-off, People might get scared. People might think the worst. People might think that, hey, this isn't what we thought. There is a delay. Something's gone wrong. And this is something that I expect, okay? I'm expecting a sell-off. I've already said this. I do expect after initial pop, if they get FDA approval, or if they don't, or if there's a delay, I see a sell-off. And that's what I'm trying to say here, that consider taking profits beforehand, because you don't want to be stuck holding a bag, and you also don't want to FOMO in, okay? Don't be an investor that buys in the day before when the stock's already gone up so many hundreds of percents from their recent lows, okay? Make sure you're prepared and make sure you're comfortable at the rate you buy. If you're buying this stock now at these current prices, make sure you're comfortable to be holding this stock for the next 5 years, because we might see a downwards pressure, we might see something go wrong, and you could be holding. But if you've done your research and you're confident in the company, then you should be fine, because you're happy to hold them for 5 years. I'm happy. As I said, I'm planning to swing trade a bit of this, okay, on this FDA approval. However, if it doesn't go to plan, I'm happy to hold this stock. I really am. And that's why it's like a win-win situation for me. I've bought in. I'm probably not going to buy in anymore for a while now. That's just my thoughts. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do as you please. That's just what I think, okay? Now, one more thing before I wrap up this video. Can you guys just let me know in the comments if you like the way I make these videos? Is there something I can do better? Do you like the intro music at the start? Should I get rid of it? I'm just trying to make the channel good for you guys. So if you can just let me know in the comments things you like, things you don't like, and I can try to work on that so we can have a better video and I can give you guys a better experience. And on that note, please invest in the like button, add the subscribe button to your portfolio, turn on notifications, check out my other videos on Sens, and I will see you all in the next video.